Here's the deal. Any American who has the desire to serve his or her country in the United States military should be commended. Anyone willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for this country demonstrates immense strength of character, and I fully and 100% acknowledge and appreciate that. But with that being said, the military is not a social experiment. It's a fighting force. Finally, we have a commander-in-chief who understands that and isn't willing to put feelings and political correctness over military readiness and the mission. I 100% applaud President Trump for reinstating the ban on transgenders in the military. And no, it's not because I have anything against transgender people. It's because it's what's best for the effectiveness of the military. Case in point. In April 2010, DoD instruction regarding medical standards listed a change of sex as a disqualifying physical condition. This regulation was justified by the concern that transsexuals would require medical maintenance and that complications may stem from hormone treatment therapy. That could cause service members to lose excessive duty time and impair the ability to serve in all corners of the globe. Well, President Obama wanted to shake things up and cater to feelings, so in a reversal, the DoD issued an instruction on in-service transition for transgendered service members. It requires the military to provide all medically necessary care and treatment to facilitate the gender transition of service members. But here's the kicker. The DoD acknowledges that transgender status may constitute a medical condition that may limit their performance of official duties, and that it may render a service member non-deployable. It may even require a leave of absence so that a transgender service member can have a real-life experience living and working in the social role of the intended gender. So let's break that down. The taxpayer is supposed to fund hormone treatment and gender reassignment surgeries, even though it may render them non-deployable? See the problem? The military already has a high suicide rate. The transgender community has an incredibly high suicide rate. So we should mix the two because it sounds good and makes people feel nice and included? No. Listen, do what you want with your body. I think I've made it clear I'm all about that. However, the military exists to protect all of us and our way of life, whatever that may be. And in order to do that, it needs to be effective. Gender dysphoria is still a psychological condition, and the fact that some are saying we should ignore that because an incredibly small demographic wants to serve is reckless. The military is not about the wants of the individual, it's about the mission. Furthermore, to say President Trump shouldn't be able to dictate military policy because he hasn't served, well, that's ridiculous. President Trump hasn't served, but he surrounds himself with those who have. And he's taken their advice on this because that's what a good commander-in-chief does. He listens to those that have served and led and dealt with this shit every day.